How can you infuse French charm into your home this Easter? Transform your space with French flair with these elegant and easy DIY projects, inspired by the romantic city of Paris. Hi, I'm Robin, and for my first DIY project, I repurposed this Halloween mask. Now it did have glitter on it, and I had to remove all of the glitter with a sanding sponge. Then I cut up an empty ribbon roll so I could cover the eye holes of the mask, and I added the cardboard with hot glue. I decided I was going to paint the mask, but first I applied a layer of Elmer's glue to the whole mask. I wanted the paint to stick to it and stay on a lot better. After that, I applied 2 coats of metallic silver paint, and I gave the mask a sleek new look. I let the paint dry overnight, and the next day I did a few touch-ups before I decided to add some flower stickers that I had purchased at Dollar Tree. These were actually wall stickers, a Paris-themed set, and I thought they would make a beautiful addition to the side of the mask. To ensure that the sticker would not come off, I used hot glue to firmly attach it to the mask. And here's how it looks so far. I looked around in my room and I found this storage container that I had previously bought at Dollar Tree. And after adding floral foam, I realized I could make this into a planter. Recently, I purchased some items from Temu, and one of them were these eucalyptus stems. These days, planters featuring women's faces are in vogue, and I decided to give it a shot. With a bit of creativity, I bent and arranged the eucalyptus to resemble hair, adding a touch of natural beauty to the planter. After arranging all of the greenery along the sides and the top of the planter, I added a few finishing touches to the very top before securely hot gluing the mask onto the planter. Once the mask was secured to the planter, I added some eyebrows to the face to complete the look. This DIY project is not only sophisticated, but also perfect for Easter and Paris-themed decor because it captures the beauty and elegance of the French culture with its delicate floral arrangements, soft pastel colors, and whimsical design. It's a unique and creative way to add a touch of Parisian style to your home and celebrate the beauty of springtime and Easter in a stylish and chic way. Add some French flair to your Easter table by adding this centerpiece that's also a planter. It's elegant and an easy DIY. For my next DIY, I took some plastic eggs and this old book. I removed a few pages from the book, and then using my paper cutter, I made some small strips of paper. I used Elmer's glue to apply the strips of paper onto the egg, making sure that I added glue underneath every part of the paper. So you just want to put glue and then add the paper, put glue and add the paper. I tried to make sure to add the paper one beside each other, not crossing over. And I tried to also make sure that the writing was going the same way. And you just want to do this all the way around the egg. Once I had put all of the papers on and I did a few more eggs, I decided to add Waverly wax to the top of the egg just to seal everything. And I did add some water to the Waverly just to make it a little more liquidy. Next, I brought out my stampers, and I was delighted to find a variety of beautiful designs that would complement my Paris-themed Easter project. Among the stampers were bicycles, a suitcase, planes, a key, and a cameo. I also made use of my new stamp pad from Temu to expertly apply the stamps onto the plastic eggs. Look at this birdcage. Isn't it cute? I really love how they turned out. I thought they looked so rustic and chic and gave a really pretty French flair. After arranging all of the stamps onto the plastic eggs, I sealed them using glossy Mod Podge. To create a nest for my eggs, I began by selecting some wooden squares from Panda Hall Selected. I glued them together into a hexagon shape, and then I added more Waverly wax just for the outside. I took a pussy willow branch and molded it into a round shape to resemble the nest. I carefully arranged the branch around the wooden shape and secured it in place with glue. I also added a little bit of this wheatgrass around the top just to give it a little bit more texture. After that, I added more wooden squares to the underside of the nest to form a solid base. Here's how it looks. To provide cushioning and lift, I then added some moss to the inside of the nest. And then I added my eggs. This DIY project is not only easy and elegant, but it also adds a touch of French flair to your Easter decorations. The wooden hexagon shape combined with the pussy willow branch and moss gives the nest a sophisticated style that will remind you of Paris in the springtime. This handmade piece is a perfect complement to your Easter decorating and will add a touch of elegance to any room. I'm participating in the Meet Me in Paris collaboration hosted by Brenda over at Monner's Market. Make sure to check out her link in the description box below. This collaboration is absolutely fabulous, and you can add an unforgettable French touch to any of your creative projects. So make sure to check out the playlist for videos inspired by the City of Lights. For my next DIY project, I found a picture of a rabbit online. I traced it onto a wood sign from Dollar Tree and then cut it out with my scroll saw. I also took another sign and cut it into an egg shape. Then I took some metallic gray sticky paper and I added it to cover the top section of the egg. I decided to add some texture by adding antique wax with a makeup sponge. I decided to cover the bunny with some pretty floral paper that I got in a paper pad from Dollarama. And after outlining the bunny image, I cut all around, and then I used Mod Podge to glue the paper to the bunny and also the outline of the bunny. This ensured a smooth and even application. Once everything was glued down and in its place, I flipped the bunny over and I decided where I was going to make the bunny be. At first I had him in the middle, but I didn't really like it. So I decided to move it over a little, just to the right. I remembered I had that Paris theme set wall stickers and it had a giant sticker of the Eiffel Tower. So I decided to put that on the egg before applying the bunny. Now it did cut off the top of the Eiffel Tower, but I thought it would look great because it would be like the bunny looking at the Eiffel Tower. There were some pretty leaves stickers as well, so I decided to add them on. Here's how it looks so far. I decided to take a trip to Dollar Tree and I found these beautiful flowers that absolutely matched perfectly with the Paris theme. So I added them on just with some hot glue. The beautiful pink flowers near the Eiffel Tower add a touch of romance and whimsy to the already stunning Parisian landmark. The richness of the pink hue creates a lovely contrast against the city's iconic architecture. I had some little white stickers of little butterflies and I thought I would just add some on to the pink flowers just to give it a little bit of contrast. So I just added them on with hot glue. I was really loving my bunny display, but it needed a little something to help stand it up, so I just added on a block of wood at the back. This wooden bunny decor with his cute cotton ball tail gazing out at the Eiffel Tower amidst the pink florals and fluttering butterflies creates a truly whimsical and romantic scene that is perfect for Parisian Easter decor. The combination of the rustic wooden bunny with the delicate pink florals and the iconic Eiffel Tower is simply enchanting. With these simple and elegant DIY ideas, you too can infuse your Easter decor with a touch of French charm. By incorporating Parisian-inspired elements into your space, you can elevate your decor and create a sophisticated and chic atmosphere. For more creative ideas on how to add a touch of old-fashioned style to your DIY decor, click on the next video.